Learning Target 6.2 says that I can calculate the percent composition of elements in a compound using the molar mass. So what we're going to do is talk about, first of all, how we normally calculate percents is that you take a part and you divide it by a whole, multiply by 100. So to find a percent by mass, you're going to need the mass of each element and the total mass. So that means the total mass is the molar mass. So we're going to use the same steps that we used to find our molar mass. So remember, to find the molar mass of water, we had to know the formula, which is H2O. And then we listed our elements, hydrogen, oxygen. We listed our subscripts, 2 and 1. We looked up the molar masses from the periodic table. And then we got our totals. Then we added those together. So now we know the part that is hydrogen and the part that is oxygen. So to calculate the percentage, we need to divide each part by the total and then multiply by 100. So here's what that looks like for hydrogen. Our 2.016 divided by 18.016 times 100. So we get 11.2%. For oxygen, you do the same thing, but use the mass of oxygen. So 16 divided by 18.016 times 100. And you get 88.8%. Now you need to notice that when you add your percents together, they equal 100. It's a great way to double check yourself. So water is going to be 11.2% hydrogen and 88.8% oxygen. You should always round your answer to the nearest tenths place. Okay, so 1 decimal place for percent composition. So let's do aluminum sulfide, Al2S3. Alright, so we list our elements. We have aluminum and sulfur. We list our subscripts at 2 and 3. Our molar masses from the periodic table, 26.98 and 32.07. So if we do our multiplication, we get 53.96 and 96.21. Add those up for a total. So 150.17 grams per mole is our molar mass. So then we take and divide by our parts. So for aluminum, 53.96 divided by 150.17 times 100, we get 35.9% aluminum. And for sulfur, we take our 96 divided by 150, multiply by 100, you get 64.1%. Let's try one more. Barium phosphate. So the first thing we need to do is write the formula for barium phosphate. So barium's plus 2, phosphate's minus 3. We're going to flip those and we get Ba3, PO4 2. So our elements, we have barium, we have phosphorus, we have oxygen. We have 3 bariums, 2 phosphorus, 8 oxygen. Remember, this 2 multiplies by everything inside the parentheses. We get our masses from the periodic table. We do our multiplication. We add those up to get 602.08. So each total gets divided by 602.08. Pause the video and try it, and then check your answer. So barium should be 68.4%. Phosphorus will be 10.3%. And oxygen will be 21.3%.